And we wait. Alright, guys, so it's the day of the patch, 7.2. This is a really big patch. There's a lot of stuff that it's coming into the game, if you read all the patch notes and things. So it is really exciting. They're redesigning a lot of things. Huge downtime. So I thought for the people that are kind of just like, well, what do I do? I thought I'd make a video talking about some things and some changes. So I just did a video last night, and I was letting people know about... I actually made it like It wasn't last night. I uploaded it last night. I got it done, and it was rendering actually that morning. Unfortunately, I had to go to work and get all that stuff done. So I wasn't able to upload it till the nighttime, and I guess they announced a change. So we will not be getting artifact power in our chest this week due to the fact that some players would not have thought about doing the getting your artifact knowledge to 26 before doing it, which is just very frustrating. You know, you can only hold someone's hand for so long, and it's very frustrating that Blizzard is taking the approach of, well, everybody should have an equal advantage. People aren't going to have an equal advantage. The like for example, the way they made the artifact system is so dumb. The giant jumps in artifact knowledge is ridiculous. But you know, they're trying to make it so people won't grind it. Well, this is just how I feel, and I don't know how you guys feel. I feel more inclined to actually grind because the number's so high. I want to take all the advantages I can. I don't care if I have to grind for, 8 hours a day to try to make something happen. I do not like things undone. And the fact that I can't get my weapon done, it's frustrating. So I will be grinding artifact power for that one reason. And it's not because I want to grind artifact power. It's because that's just the way they design the system. I actually feel the need to grind. And I know the artifact knowledge jumps so high, and you could literally skip weeks and get up to a similar level as someone else. But I just do not agree with that. I don't like how they do it. The numbers are ridiculous. They absolutely are. The numbers that I've been seeing, it's I don't know. It's really, really crazy. But that said, we do get a new dungeon in this patch. We also are getting better gear in this patch from certain things. So mythic dungeons are almost worth doing, right? They do drop 865. So it is a chance to get a big Titan Forge. So obviously we could definitely grind those out and farm those, because those are probably going to be somewhat faster. I haven't got to feel the difficulty yet, so we're gonna have to see that. The rewards from your world quest are also, I believe, 860, 865 in that range. So that's going to be another thing that we're looking for. Obviously, chances of legendaries are the main reason we do those, but we'll see what we get. Karazhan is split up into two different dungeons, the upper and lower, pretty much, and that's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a Mythic Plus, but it's also going to be in Heroic mode also. So that's going to be. I'm pretty sure. I can't 100% confirm, but I think I can 80% confirm it, because I believe I did read that Karazhan will be a heroic dungeon also, so you can actually queue into that for random and stuff. So and that's nice. That's nice to be able to go and do that. I don't know if you're going to be able to. There's a yawn. I don't know if you're going to be able to Nightbane in heroic, but we'll kind of see what's going on. See what happens with it. But it should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about the changes they made, the new quest they're giving us. Obviously, the hype is flying. Everybody's going to be really grinding towards the flying. And I gave you guys my opinions on flying the other day. I just, flying's amazing. I like to fly. but it's not one of those things that I'm going to spend hours in grinding a quest to be able to fly. I got a really useful item in the whistle, and that just helps me out. I'll probably get flying in the future, definitely, but right now, no. Alts. Let's talk about some alts. So alts are going to be interesting because to get your artifact power is going to be, if you can keep up on your artifact knowledge, if you have a 110, just keep up on the artifact knowledge and you should be okay. But if you're trying to re-roll and start a new class right now, as long as you hurry up and get it done, I think you'll be okay. Because I believe it's very easy to get your artifact knowledge up right now, especially when you can just, just get to level 20. And then I believe when you get the quest done, it boosts you all the way up to 26. That's the rumors. I don't know how much of this stuff is changing, but the rumors is, right, if, let's say your artifact knowledge 1 and you get the quest done, it will boost you up to 26. So there is you can re-roll and get that stuff done. You're not going to be, super far behind. So alts in this expansion are going to be weird because if you're trying to build both of them up with artifact power, you're going to want to spend more time on your main because that boost is going to be insane when you start getting up to a higher level. I know it's not like, a flat like 0.5% more damage, but there's going to be some situations where, that buff when it procs is going to be huge. So it's definitely one of those things that are going to be worth it to you in the long run. And, someone that has a way higher buff than you will definitely be doing way higher DPS than you, depending on the proc chance and things like that. So that's going to be another thing to, just grinding it out. I was looking at some of the new mods, for Mythic Plus, and I thought they were very interesting. Some of them seemed kind of annoying. Like healers are gonna have a pain in the butt with a lot of these because these do so much damage, and people will be in them. When a mob explodes, it has a chance to do X amount of damage. I think it was like 20% of your health. There was another one where a mob can randomly, summon an orb that hits a player for 50% of their health. And then there was like another one that when you're below 90% health, you get like this debuff that keeps ticking damage on you. So as a healer, you have to top them off and keep them topped off the entire raid or the entire dungeon. So it sucks for healers, as a DPS, I'm going to get hit by things for melee. It is what it is. There is no chance that I could 100% dodge everything, especially when someone's standing on top of me or we're AoEing trash down or something like that. As a melee, you're always getting hit by something. You can argue, well, good melee wouldn't get hit. Well, good melee is a mage. You know what I mean? You're going to want ranged in a lot of these situations because, it's just like skittish, rogues and hunters, it's like free week for them with their misdirects and stuff. But as a melee, people don't want to take a demon hunter very much because, we're in there and we do a lot of AoE damage and it's consistent AoE damage. Like we on our single target rotation, we are forced to AoE, so we're going to be pulling aggro on that. So in some situations, we're just going to get hit. And I apologize for any of you healers out there because that's just the way it is. Tanking changes. There was a few tanking changes. Your taunt is like way more threat. It's like 200% more threat or something like that for your taunt, which is cool. Because I have had some instances where our tanks were tanking and they taunted and the other one pulled right back off just because, the aggro on some auto attacks and stuff, depending on what classes you do. Some classes do more damage than others and pull more aggro than others. So that has been switched to a 400% for your taunt. That will give you definitely enough time to generate some aggro in that time. So that's cool. But the other thing, the last thing I'll talk about that I'm really excited for, that I will definitely be trying, is the new solo artifact quest thing. What it is it's going to give you your artifact skin. It is a slow thing that you have to do, and it's supposed to be super, super hard. How hard? I don't know. I don't know if there's different hearts in World of Warcraft. There's, hey, we scaled it for 950 eye level, or hey, it's scaled for your eye level. It's just its difficult mechanics. There's two different things, and I don't know what it is. It sounds like they scaled it with like a higher eye level in mind, which is okay. The higher the gear, the easier it gets, obviously. So that yawn, just tired. Been working out too much. But that gives all players a chance to eventually get it at one time by being able to gradually get better gear and do the things and eventually be able to pwn and own. So I'm excited about it. There's so much more. We didn't even get into PvP stuff, but there's so much more that I'm looking forward to in 7.2, and the raid isn't even going to be out yet. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see what goes on with it. Today we got tons of downtime, so if you're constantly checking in and stuff, don't even worry about it, because it's not going to be up for, like, at the time that I'm making this video, it's not going to be up for another 4 hours or something. So, and that's if everything goes to plan. If it doesn't, well, we're going to have a lot longer of a wait. So, all right, guys. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for all the support. If you guys have any questions for me, you guys can leave them in the comments, and maybe I'll write them down and figure out a bigger Q&A video. A lot of people really like that last little Q&A video I did. So maybe I'll do a Q&A video. So leave a question, and I'll come back to this video, or I'll write it down, and when we do a big Q&A, I'll make sure to read off your questions. So thank you guys. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, do what you need to do, and we're waiting. We're waiting.